Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Looking right. This one caught. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Whittington.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Howard. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Grab down the middle. It's James. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front. Line up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Gabriel. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down, and what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Hand off to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch it. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw again on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Howard. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw yet again. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Oh, my gosh. what a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the first down.
Second down after that completion. Here's the handoff. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the run, it's Whittington. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Kick is up and no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. A handoff to the back. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choices. Importance of ball security.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down. Great job by the D.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Dropping back, it's Howard. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss. An important third down attempt for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Howard. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important 2nd down play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. To throw, it's Gabriel. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. The quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down, a sack with the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Running right through tacklers. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
To throw, it's Gabriel. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Caught behind the line. It's Judkins. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Grab behind the line. It's Judkins.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good, and they get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pulls it in. It's Judkins. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards. And
he lofts one deep over the middle. Catch made down inside the 10. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.